Top 5 enormous crocodiles in the world. Crocodiles, family Crocodilidae, or real crocodiles, are big semi-aquatic reptiles that live throughout the tropics in Africa, Asia, the Americas, and Australia. The term crocodile is often used much more loosely to consist of all extant members of the order Crocodilia, including the caimans and alligators, family Alligatoridae. The gharial and incorrect gharial, family Gavialidae, and all other living and fossil crocodilomorphs. They appear similar. Crocodiles, alligators, and the gharial belong to separate biological families. The gharial is much easier to differentiate with its narrow snout, while morphological distinctions are harder to spot in alligators and crocodiles. The most apparent external differences show up in the head, with crocodiles having thinner and longer heads, more V-shaped than a U-shaped snout than caimans and alligators. Another unmistakable quality is that the upper and lower jaws of the crocodile's mouth are the same width, and the teeth in the lower jaw fall along the edge or outside the upper jaw when the mouth is closed. For that reason, all teeth show up, unlike an alligator, which has in the upper jaw little anxieties into which the lower teeth fit. When the crocodile's mouth is closed, the big fourth tooth in the lower jaw fits into a constriction in the upper jaw. For hard to distinguish specimens, the extended tooth is the most trustworthy function to specify the type's families. Crocodiles have more webbing on the toes of the hind feet. They can much better tolerate salt water due to specialized salt glands for filtering out salt, which exists, however non-functioning, in alligators. Another quality that separates crocodiles from other crocodilians is their much greater levels of aggressiveness. Crocodile size, ecology, habits, and morphology vary instead amongst types. They have environments such as rivers, lakes, wetlands, and in some cases in salty water. They are meat-eating animals, feeding mainly on vertebrates such as fish, mammals, reptiles, and birds, and often on invertebrates such as shellfish and mollusks, depending on types and age. All crocodiles are tropical types that, unlike alligators, are extremely conscious of cold. They separated from other crocodilians throughout the Eocene date, about 55 million years earlier. Numerous types are in danger of termination, some being categorized as seriously threatened. Crocodiles come from class Reptilia and reside in tropical areas, i.e. Africa, Asia, America, and Australia. They are larger animals, however, they still deal with big wheel stories and over-exaggeration. Here is a list of the biggest crocodiles on the planet. Number 5. Gomac. Gomac was the seawater crocodile determining 17.78 feet long and weighed 860 kilograms, or 1,896 pounds. George Craig caught it in New Guinea. He was purchased by Terry and Arthur Jones in 1985 and was kept in Ocala, Florida, for 5 years. Then it was offered to the St. Augustine Alligator Farm Zoological Park in Florida. For 8 years, he wowed audiences with both his fantastic nutria-tossing capabilities and his a lot more exceptional approval of individuals. Feeders used big tongs to feed Gomac. He was normally understood to be a tame crocodile and was the favorite of the alligator farm and individuals around the country. Gomac passed away of cardiovascular disease on March 6, 1997. He was an older crocodile at that time and among the biggest and tamest captive crocodiles around. When he passed away, his length was 5.42 meters, 17.8 feet, and weight was 860 kilograms, or 1,896 pounds, as validated by St. Augustine Alligator Farm, and potentially between 60 and 80 years of age. There is a compliment to Gomac near his arena, which now houses his follower Maximo and his mate Sydney. Present status, dead. Number 4. Cassius. The Australian saltwater giant has been declared the biggest crocodile in captivity and was understood by the Guinness World Records as the world's biggest crocodile in captivity in 2011. He is missing his front left legs and suggestion of his tail due to poisonous battles. He exists in Marineland, Melanesia, on Green Island in Australia. He was captured in 1987 by Mr. Craig in the Finniss River in the Northern Territory after assaulting boats and triggering an inconvenience. After the capture of Cassius, Mr. Craig invested 30 years with the massive reptile and fed him every day. Cassius is 5.48 meters, 17 feet 11 inches, long and is believed to be around 110 years of age. It is called after Cassius Clay, birth name of fighter Muhammad Ali, January 17, 1942 to June 3, 2016. Existing status, alive. Number 3. Utan. Utan at present lives in alligator adventure, among the world's biggest reptilian centres. Utan is a crossbreed between saltwater and Siamese crocodiles. He was born in 1964, weighs about 2,000 pounds, and is simply over 18 feet in length. Utan is discovered at Samu Prakan Crocodile Farm, which is nearly 12 miles beyond Bangkok, Thailand. He was called by the name of the farm owner's kid, Utan, young Prapakan. He resides in Alligator Adventure, a reptilian centre beside Barefoot Landing in North Myrtle Beach, among South Carolina's many incredible traveller destinations. Although Utan's bite force has never been experienced, it is approximately at about 5,000 pounds per square inch. It is because of weight per square inch more than 2 tons. Existing status alive. Number 2. Brutus. Brutus, the enormous crocodile, is a traveller destination on the Adelaide River in Australia. This giant saltwater crocodile called Brutus has just 3 limbs. It is acknowledged to be the regular Adelaide River, Northern Territory, Australia. Brutus has lost his front leg following what is thought to have been a conflict with a bull shark in the river's estuary, leaving many individuals to question simply how huge the shark was. Brutus is traditionally approximated at 5.6 meters, 18 feet 4 inches, and weighing about a ton. Present status alive. Number 1. Bujang Sinang. Bujang Sinang was a massive saltwater crocodile, and it was residing in Borneo. According to the native sources, he was a man-eater. Some individuals even declared that he had been around and eliminating for a minimum of 30 years. He was approximated at 25 feet or 7.62 meters. Bujang Sinang was eliminated in 1992. After the kill, it ended up that his length was overlooked. He was 19 feet 3 inches in length, 5.88 meters, and weighed over a ton. The skull of Bujang Sinang is put at the Sarawak Museum in Kuching, Malaysia. So far there were no crocodiles over 20 feet long, but we never know. There might be crocodiles bigger than 20 feet long, but we haven't found them yet. That's all for today's video, and if you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and leave your comments below. Thanks for watching.